let's go.
My name is Webby. Connecticut is where I reside. Out here in Florida right now, chilling. Got my feet up on this little table stand. Feeling good, feeling tired. Yeah.
So, last night, we understand you were at South by Southwest.
Yes.
Give us your thoughts on that.
South by Southwest is always fucking crazy. I was there last year, actually. This year was even crazier. There were so many people down there in Austin. It was just a fucking big shit show. Fucking St. Patrick's Day was insane. They were just drunk people up and down. And the coolest thing is, like, you know, I ran into Machine Gun Kelly down there. I ran into Mac Miller. You know, you just kind of like bump into people and you know, mad artists down there. It's a good place to be. Great networking opportunity, you know, for all you upcomers, you know.
What, since you brought up Mac Miller, Machine Gun Kelly, what are your thoughts on the competition, the white rap competition?
I mean, I like MGK, I like Mac Miller, I like Yellow Wolf. I think that there's a lot of good white rappers coming up, you know, and I'm, you know, happy to be included in the same fucking, you know, realm of names. If that makes any sense.
A little bit.
MGK though, you know, Mac Miller, myself, Yellow Wolf, seems like that's who a lot of people are, you know, got their eyes on in terms of Caucasian hip-hop artists coming up there.
How excited were you to come down to Florida?
Dude, very excited because I've only been to Disney World, so this is the first time in like real Florida, and I'm loving it.
Party Florida.
Yeah. Although today I slept the whole day because I was up for 24 hours straight, you know, trying to fight off a St. Patrick's Day hangover. Still hurting, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. A job's a job, right?
Growing up and everything, listening to hip hop, who's your, even if it wasn't hip hop, who's your biggest influence musically? Any genre?
I mean, Eminem's my favorite artist, for example. I think a lot of other white rappers in my age bracket would say the exact same thing. Probably really rappers in my age bracket, regardless of your race. Eminem was, when we were of the impressionable age, was, you know, the hottest dude out. So, you know, R.I.P. Nate Dogg while I'm on the topic, because I listened to that whole, you know, Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg, Eminem, Exhibit, when they were all like coming with that movement, you know. It was so ill. So, you know, R.I.P. Nate, he was a good dude. But yeah, man, you know, probably my second favorite all-around artist is probably Bob Marley. I listen to a lot of Bob Marley. You know, I love reggae almost as much as I love hip-hop. But I like all kinds of music, classic rock, you know, little dubstep, little house. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
What who do you want to work most with in the future? If you could pick anyone, any name?
That's hard, man. I mean, it's really whoever I would make good music with, you know. When it comes to collabos, if it makes sense, like for example, the record I have with Big Crit, he's such a different type of artist. You know, he's got that southern, you know, and I'm kind of like an up north white boy punchline artist, but yet we came together on a track, and since we were both in the studio together, I feel like it worked. And that was cool, man. It's cool when two different styles kind of join forces and make a good song, you know.
So we understand that you've been getting a lot more tats lately. Like, what's? Give us a little update on.
Well, yeah, I did just get Super Mario. It's still healing, you know. It's peeling a little bit, but Super Mario with the raccoon tail, you know. That was a good form for Mario because he could fly when he had the raccoon tail. I got Connecticut right here. Yeah. You got to represent for the homeland, especially when it's so small and, you know, relatively unimportant in terms of the United States as a whole. So there you go. You know, you got to put us on the map in some way, shape, or form. I got, you know, Raphael right there. Love my Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? I want to get like a bunch of stupid fucking like cartoon tattoos, you know? Because that's what I like, stupid fucking shit, like little kid shit. Mario, Donkey Kong, you know.
So you're gonna sleeve everything, or you just?
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of taking them one at a time. You know, still to this day, I got probably I think 14 tats now, and if I have a T-shirt on, you can't really see anything other than this one that, you know, runs down a little bit on my tricep. But so, all right, you know.
What how crazy is it to see how big your fan base has grown?
It's just The good thing about it for me is it has been gradual. It's been, you know, if you've been following me, you know that. It's been like, I've been doing it for a while, so it's good. I think it's best for an artist, especially for their own ego and mental state, to blow up gradually, because you kind of take everything in stride. You learn things one step at a time, as opposed to blowing up overnight, which I sure as fuck didn't do. You know, I got a lot more to go, even at this point, so. But dude, it's been great, you know, just from going to having shows with like your boys coming out, to going to like shows where they're legitimate fans who know your words. I mean, there were fucking like 1,300 people at Webster Hall in New York like a couple weeks ago. That shit to me is still crazy, but I'll rock with it. I like it.
Yeah, we saw you tweeting about how like cops shut that one show down and everything.
Yeah, they shut the one show down. That was the reschedule. I mean, that sucked at Santos Party House, man. Some people were pissed. They're like, yo, Webby didn't even show up. Like, I was outside. They wouldn't let me in because the fire marshal said no one can go in. So I wasn't even allowed into my own show. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then they shut the shit down 2 minutes later. So sorry for everyone who went out to that. What do you want me to do? You know, what the fuck?
All right, just to wrap it up, what can we expect in the future from you? Like
more music for sure. You know, that's something that I will never stop to do. I love making music. Got a mixtape, Webster's Laboratory, in the works right now. I've been writing a lot. I have not been recording much because I've been on the road so goddamn much. So hopefully, once I get back from Florida, I'll be able to, you know, get in the studio for a few days straight, pretty much, and just bang out a lot of material. Webster's Lab, and then working on an album too, you know? Thinking about dropping something on iTunes independently and, you know, kind of see where it goes. I think at this point it could, you know, it's about time.
Yeah. What, do you have a title on, or are you not releasing the title?
No, I don't even got it. I don't even have one yet, dude. You know, it's kind of just all in the embryonic stage. And then, you know, as time goes, I will fertilize that embryo and an album will be born.
All right. That's it. If you want to give just like one quick
shout outs or anything, bro?
Yeah, shout outs, youtube.com/fortheburbs, Twitter @Chris Webby, Facebook /Chris Webby, Google Chris Webby. It's Chris Webby. You're checking out dailytroopers.com. Yeah.